Good morning, teacher. My team is made up from my partner Antonio and me, Alejandra. The passive voice is a grammatical structure that is used when you do not want to emphasize who or what performs the action, but rather who or what receives it. Number 1. Use the passive voice in general. When we speak, it is more common to use active sentences. An active sentence is one in which the subject is the one doing the action. However, we can also use passive sentences. In a passive sentence, the subject of the sentence is not what performs the action, but what receives it. Number 2. How is a passive sentence constructed? The passive sentence is built using the verb to be in the corresponding tense and the main verb in the past participle. That is either be adding the participle if the verb is irregular, or be looking at the past participle in the list of irregular verbs in the verbs in irregulars. Number 3. Use the passive voice. The most common uses of the passive voice are the following. When it is not necessary to mention what performance the action because it is obvious. The counts are made twice a day. In the example, it follows that the one who makes the count is the foreman or some employee of the firm. The post was delivered on time. In the example, it follows that there were delivered the mail in the postman. When we do not know what performs the action or is not important to mention it. The wheels of my bike were stolen yesterday. In this example, we do know who has stolen the wheels of the bicycle. When reaction is emphasis and the who not were.
To transform an active sentence into a passive one, keep in mind the following points. 1. The object of the active sentence becomes the subject of the passive. 2. The main verb is replaced by the auxiliary to be at the same time, together with the main verb in participle. 3. The subject of the main clause because the agent complete of the passive. 4. If in the sentence we mention the subject performs the action, it will normally be present by the preposition be. Passive voice present simple. In passive sentence, the thing receiving the action is the subject of the sentence, and the thing doing the action is optionally included near the end of the sentence. You can use the passive form if you think receiving the action is more important or should be emphasized. Active and passive voice in present subject, verb, object 1, object 2, active. Rita, with this letter to me, passive. Letters are going to me, be Rita. The active voice is the normal way we speak every day. The passive voice is used when we want to emphasize the subject that receives the action. Let's check some other example. Active. The garden waters the flowers everything. Passive. The flowers are watered by the gardener every evening. Active. Helen doesn't drink anything in parties. Passive. Nothing is drunk by Helen in parties. Active. Wow sells umbrellas. Passive. Wow are umbrellas sold by. Active. My mother doesn't paint the walls. Passive. Passive. The walls aren't painted by my mother. Finish.